All right, let's get popping.
All right, man. This is FLXtalk Podcast. I don't know today's date. I never know the dates, but it's the day after
Uh, uh,
Father's
uh,
Day.
uh, uh.
It is a Monday. We are downtown with one of the homies, Mike. Y'all never seen him before, but been hanging out with him today, talking some good shit, and I just felt like he's got some positive words to spread. And it's like I got an audience, so I might as well bring him on. So y'all know my spiel. Y'all know what I do. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all that good shit. FlexStop Podcast, or just type in Flex Atlanta. All the information will pop up. Y'all know I am in Denver now. Left Atlanta last year. Try to expand the brand, and this is the mission. Keep meeting people, talk to people, and just doing the same shit I was doing back home. Just do it out here. We're gonna be here for like a little 10-minute show. Give us a little insight on who my man Mike is, and talk about just living out in Denver and stuff, just being a black man in Denver. Just being in Denver, period, too, because this is a different. I'm from Atlanta, man is from Nashville, so we're coming from different worlds. And Denver is a lovely place, but it's different. So I'll let my man Mike talk about it for a little bit. And like I said, this will be a quick show for us today, guys.
Yeah, like you said though, being a black man in Denver, that is a topic to be had. Especially being a transplant, that is a whole different topic within itself. And what I found by meeting different people from different parts of the states or whatnot, moving to Denver, we all have one thing in common: growth. We all want growth. We all want knowledge of how to change and how to be different and what is different, and we all seek that, which is pretty cool. You find your tribe in that way, and especially being at this tender age of 30, 32.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's important to find like-minded people and be around people in good, healthy spaces and mental health, healthy spaces. Not saying that you got to be completely healed. You feel me? But to be aware of those type of things and be around people that you can have conversations with and grow with and start lifelong bonds with is really important. Um, yeah, but being here for 7 years, finally finding my tribe and whatnot is it's a blessing. You get to choose your family at this age and whatnot. So definitely am particular about who I keep around me, the type of people that I want around me and whatnot. Super glad this brother reached out to me, dog. Especially being from down from the south back home and whatnot. What we like 6, 5 hours away from each other.
It takes to get from Atlanta to Chattanooga like a 3 hour drive. Probably not even.
Yeah, so a lot of commonalities when it comes to environment, lifestyles, mutual respect, morals around each other and whatnot.
That Southern hospitality.
Man, it's
It's real.
it's it's key. It's key. I'm not going to talk too much about the difference of the culture up here being so different from the culture back home. That's one of those things you have to experience for yourself. That's one of those things that any out of towner coming into town, you have to experience. You have to learn for yourself because I ain't trying to. It ain't like I'm trying to hold the game away from you, but I want you to form your own idea and get your own perspective of what you see because we both can watch the same movie and have a totally different perspective of the movie. You feel me? Uh, but yeah, me and my man's got a workout in. That was cool.
Yeah, leg day, little box jumps and shit, lunges.
Man, that ain't it. That wasn't it. I ain't gonna lie. But it definitely got me in a space to, speak freely to my man. This is truly our first encounter or whatnot. And for it to be our first time being recorded and whatnot, it feels like back home. You know what I'm saying? Like I know somebody like him. I know somebody with the mindset of like him. Not exactly, but it's easier to relate. It's easier to speak to my man's. And, we both want the same things out of life. Not the same exact things, but the same trajectory and whatnot. And yeah, it's great. I'm glad he touched on some things earlier about the uh, the growing up in the household and the family aspect and whatnot. We got two different backgrounds when it comes to that. But I'm about to be a new father, so it's really important to have those conversations about the difference of not having your parents around, then having your parents around, and then having your parents separate, and seeing what that looks like. That's the experience that most of us don't have. Black men having a two-parent household at any time, most of the time. You feel me? And then have it being a separate household at some point in time, and that's going to do a lot for me. Learning from my man and being able to have those conversations. Cause shit, I ain't got the answers to everything,
Right.
and I'm pretty sure you ain't got the answers to everything, but you got some answers that I need,
Right.
that I'm willing to
Vice
ask.
versa,
You feel me or whatnot? But yeah, that's mostly a skill.
yeah. So like you said, man, we had a good workout in this morning, and my mission was, if you know me, you know how I work. I like to meet on a common ground. I do a lot of things, so I like to try to figure out the common ground with somebody, get into that, and then talk to them on the show, whether it's on camera or not. Some people don't like being on camera, but where I am in life, man, I really like to pick people's brain. And with the platform I have and the audience I have, I kind of like to just add everything together. And like I was telling you, our mission now is to really push the self-love, the mental health, the positive thinking, and like just all of that way of living. So when I came across your Instagram page, I saw you were a self-love, mental health advocate, positive thinking and stuff. And have you always been that way, or was there a time that it switched for you that made you be like, man, I gotta just look at life differently and just being positive, or have you always just been a positive person?
I've always been a cheerful person, but positive, nah, not one bit, man. And I like to take that up on myself of indulging in my environment at the time. Like I told him, I ain't going back home. I ain't going back to Nashville. You feel me? It's just a cycle of living. It's a cycle of things that I don't want to conform to or allow myself to be a part of anymore. The whole positive thing, like, nah, not at all. Being able to express myself, like you were talking about earlier, at this age, we're able to form words. We'd have made it this far. We are able to say things properly about the way we feel and speak on that. Uh, and that in my younger days, that wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
Um, Someone that family trauma, working through that family trauma for me at a young age was being able to express dominance over others. Um, I would say an angry individual, but like a short fuse type of individual. Um, Being away from home, so I have no family out here. Like, you feel me? I knew two dudes out here, and that was like a far reach of knowing them. You feel me? Uh, and being more positive no, you get and being more positive is something that I brought up on myself of helping with that community and whatnot. Like, when the last time you got flowers?
I got flowers.
Yeah. Have you ever got flowers?
Graduation.
Yeah.
That's it.
You
like
feel me?
2016.
You feel me?
Right.
Like that's something I do to my homies. Like, not just far as like my real good female friends or whatnot, my male friends. Like, I'm definitely giving them flowers. You feel me? I'm calling, I'm checking on them. It could be a random day. I don't want nothing. How you feeling? How you doing today? You feel me? Because nobody asked me that. But if I create that space, now that space is being created and it's being reciprocated.
I got
You
you.
feel me? We don't.
I thought you meant like physical flowers, but not if we're
No,
talking
physical flowers, my
we're
guy.
talking I thought you
Yeah,
meant like okay.
yeah, physical
Physical
flowers.
Yeah, it's been like since graduation. But I had a homie call out and like say he was proud of me, like that type of giving me my flowers once I moved out here, because being away from my homie, you realize how important people are.
You do.
So he did call me and gave me my flowers in that sense. But like physical ones, yeah, it's been like 2016.
And also being away from people that you grew up with and friends and whatnot, that weed out the friends. That weed out
Some
really.
people ain't called me yet.
You feel me? Ain't hit you up. You come back home. Oh man, you been back home, man. I've been up here for a while. You ain't hit me up at all, you know. Or I got homies that we weren't the tightest in high school, but when they come out here, they reach out. I don't have family come out here that ain't reached out. I have family came out here, reached out, and ain't connect. You feel me? So it's like I was talking about earlier. It's important to build the family that you want and whatnot, and put that out in the air. Like, my guy, you deserve flowers. Not for no graduation, not for no funeral, not for no special occasion. You feel me? You deserve those kind gestures. You feel me? And that also, when you receive flowers from me, when I received flowers for my first time as a man, it made me realize that I'm a human. You feel me? Some different type of feelings came over me of joy, sadness, of like, damn, I've never received flowers. You feel me? And then like, I didn't start crying till like 28. You feel me? Like, funerals, it ain't no crying at funerals. Homies passing, there ain't no crying over that. You feel me? Breakups, ain't no crying over that. It ain't no crying. It ain't no crying as a man. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like, even having this conversation with you, feel me? It feels good. You feel me? Tears is in my eyes, but I got the Oakleys on. You feel me? You can't see nothing. You feel me? Like, being able to express that and have homies that really care about you, and people like crying in good moments, and being vulnerable, able to be around another black man and be vulnerable and not seen as some type of weakness, or try to keep up a wall or nothing. Man, this shit is deep. This shit is that generational trauma that we talk about, changing generational curses and whatnot, and it started with gestures of getting flowers, being able to talk about our upbringings. You feel me? We just met each other. That ain't something back home I'm finna talk to somebody about. You feel me? Now I am, but growing up in that situation, that's not. You feel me? And then you out here by yourself, so you are willing to be open to different things and whatnot. It's a blessing, dog. It's a blessing. It's a blessing.
So you 7 years, you like it, I'm guessing. You like being out here. Or is it just like work, or what's keeping you here?
So I ain't gonna shit on it. I ain't gonna shit on it. I like it. I like what is offered for me. I like what is done for me. I love the person that has made me become, but far as that culture that I'm used to, you got to build it. You know, you gotta make that. You gotta make that around you. It wouldn't be like it's tough. It ain't easy. I love it. I love what it's made me become. But to be in Houston, or to be in Atlanta, to be in Miami, to be in DC, to be somewhere where someone like you, I see you on a daily. You feel me? Some days I might be up in here and I might not see us. I might not see us for the day. You feel me?
That's real.
And it's it has its pros and cons. When you love black people and you all about black love, you feel me?
Yeah.
It's something to take in. It ain't something to frown up on and whatnot.
Right.
The culture is here. You just gotta find your people. I love it. It's time to move. Them winners, hey, them winners, my boy. Them winners don't stop. You hear me?
Slick's still kind of cold.
It's slick, kind of cold. You know what I'm saying?
Had this on this morning for a reason.
My man's got a flannel on. It's about 80 right now, and I feel it though. You feel me? Like that's normal. But yeah, it's an experience. It's an experience to be had, for sure.
Yeah. Like I said, guys, it's gonna be a short show. Music's kind of loud. Don't know why, but we outside. I don't know if we've done a couple of rooftop episodes, but not a lot. So this is definitely a rare occasion up on the rooftop. But I do want to close out the show with somebody might be watching right now, might need some words of encouragement.
Mm-hmm.
What would you tell them? Or what's the way to close out the show? What would you want to tell the people?
Man, like I told a homie the other day, I was like, do you write down your thoughts? You feel me? Do you write out what you thinking instead of me speaking it to you or him speaking to me to be a backboard and rebound it and whatnot? Man, write it down. See what you're saying. Look at what you're saying as you writing that down. You feel me? Like you say it ain't gonna work for you, or you say shit that writing shit for you feel me somebody else. When the last time have you tried something? When the last time you said you didn't like something and you ain't never tried it?
Right.
You feel me? Be willing to try that. Be willing to be in uncomfortable spaces. Be willing to be you at all times. Like me and my man, be willing to reach out and find your community. You feel me? As far as brothers at this age and whatnot, be able to find some people that you want to be around, like-minded people. Last year, my word was allow. Allow them people to come in your life, man. Allow it to happen. Not like, I wouldn't allow this to happen to me. No, allow things to happen to you. You feel me? Allow that love to be seen. Allow somebody to give you flowers. I hope somebody that sees this send you some flowers, my guy. You feel me? If I don't catch you next time and you don't get none from me, somebody should be giving you some flowers. Allow that type of love in your life, man. Allow some things you ain't used to, man.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, guys. Again, this is FLXtalk Podcast. I got something to say. Earlier, we was talking about celebrity lookalikes, and I found out who he look like. Tell me if I'm wrong. This man look like Walker.
Man.
Look like Walker Flocka. Come
Man.
on. Have you got that before?
Walker, Ty Dolla $ign, goddamn. Like I said, any brother with locks, I'm gonna get it. You hear me? I'm gonna get it. Every Marley, for sure. I'm gonna get it. I ain't tell my man who he look like, but we gonna keep that for a joke later on when I get ready to whip something out the bag on it, man. For sure. For sure.
Yeah, man. This is FLXtalk Podcast. Find us on Instagram, Spotify, TikTok, YouTube, all that good shit. Only place we're not on is iTunes Podcast. Eventually, maybe, not sure. But other than that, you can find us everywhere. I'm KC. This is my man Mike. Drop your IG so I can follow you.
Mike _Money_Lowry_. Mike Money Lowry, 3 underscores in between the names.
I'll tag him up. Y'all catch him. Other than that, we out.